So this game is called Poppy Playtime. It's a pretty fun game, but there is definitely a lot of dark secrets hidden within it, especially surrounding the character of LILY LOVEBRAIDS. In the new chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime, we find out for the first time who exactly LILY LOVEBRAIDS is. So today, we are going to be exploring all we know about LILY LOVEBRAIDS, her backstory, and her dark hidden secrets. Because the deeper you go, the more you realize how creepy she actually is. So what we know about LILY LOVEBRAIDS is that she is a toy made by Playtime Co. And as you play chapter 5, you will find a lot of notes referring to her and her creation. So once you head over here to this whiteboard, you will be able to find this proposal right here. This is Experiment 1468 proposal. And this document begins to outline required materials and preparation steps for an upcoming operation scheduled for August 20th. And this directly involves LILY LOVEBRAIDS. So it says right here, abstract, in accordance with prior conversation and critical feedback, propose operational procedures and materials for Experiment 1468 have seen a radical shift. Rather than each strand of hair being comprised of a sequence of grafted finger bones and muscle and a loose hair facade, we've allocated horsehair, an artificial bone construction, and various biological materials. So clearly right there, you could already tell that they're talking about LILY LOVEBRAIDS right there and about her hair. But clearly guys, they're not just normal braids. They gave her horsehair mixed with finger bones, and what? That is obviously not normal. But basically she was designed with the ability to control her hair like an extra set of limbs. So imagine if you had another set of arms but on your hair, and you could control them just as if they were any other limb. Another important thing about this note is the date that it was written, August 6, 1995, and that marks the date of the Hour of Joy. So these were plans that were made for LILY LOVEBRAIDS before the Hour of Joy occurred. And after the Hour of Joy happened, the plans for this completely changed. And there's something strange about the first time that LILY LOVEBRAIDS appears in the game.
Goodness! I don't think they're here for the party, Lily. Well, of course they are, Candy. Why else would they be here? We are going to have so much fun!
One of the first things that people realize about this is that she sounds exactly like Miss Gracie.
And with everything pointing to the fact that Miss Gracie was turned into LILY LOVEBRAIDS.
And this apparently happened during the Hour of Joy. So after the prototype released all the toy creatures, there was Miss Gracie. We can assume that prototype decided to capture Miss Gracie and all the other humans. But for Miss Gracie, he decided to force her to be turned into LILY LOVEBRAIDS.
And there's this note right here that talks about how Lily was kept in isolation for 410 days.
Prototype wrote, Lily has been in continuous isolation for 410 days. She has been provided for only the bare minimum of food, water, etc.
She is childishly naive, wholly ignorant of her crimes. I have moved her. The space is needed. Know, however, that this changes nothing. She will not be allowed to join us. She will not be allowed a quick death.
And this made a lot of people wondering, what is Prototype trying to do with Lily? He said that Lily will not be allowed a quick death. And what does that mean?
It seems that they decided to turn Miss Gracie into LILY LOVEBRAIDS as a form of revenge for what she did to them.
And we all know that Miss Gracie was the main one who brainwashed all these children. And what I mean is that Miss Gracie was the one who helped take away all of their senses of being human so that they would fully accept their new toy identities. And we can hear in this exact moment when they decide to capture Miss Gracie.
Miss Gracie, open the door! We won't hurt you!
They took apart Robertson. They literally took him apart, Todd.
Just sit. Security forces will get you.
Don't tell me to sit, Todd. These little monsters are trying to kick down my door.
Open the door, Miss Gracie. We just want to play.
Yeah! The friends are all here! Let's spread some joy all over that room!
You hear them? Todd? Todd? Todd! Get back! Back! Mama, I was just trying to make you all happy. I wasn't. Please, don't hurt me!
We're not gonna hurt you, Miss Gracie. We have something very special planned for you.
So clearly, guys, the audio of that is clearly disturbing. We can hear the exact moments when Miss Gracie is trying to hide from all of the toys.
And then they said that they have something very special planned for her. And this clearly means that they're gonna turn her into a toy, just like they were turned into one. But the next tape is actually insane, because literally Miss Gracie is listening to her own brainwashing tapes.
Hey there, friends.
It's a sunny day.
Miss Gracie. Dear Miss Gracie. You have a first name. What was it? Oh, just ignore her. She's not real. It's only you here. Just you.
Aren't I real, Miss Gracie? Miss Gracie says I'm real. I
Am Miss Gracie. Snap out of it. Silly, silly, silly. She's on the screen. She's not actually in the room with us. My hands, plastic. My face. I thought. Oh, oh, embarrassing. I can't believe I thought you were actually in the room, Miss Gracie. Egg on my face.
Oh, I love Huggy, and I love Kissy, and I love all the friends.
I want to go home.
No, we're gonna have a tea party. I love tea parties, and I love crumpets.
Please let me out.
No, we can brush our hair and hang with the friends.
Down and quiet. You are a toy. You have always been a toy.
I am a toy, Miss Gracie. I'm a good toy.
So we can clearly see that in the beginning of the tape, she's trying to find her new identity of Lily Lovebraids, which is now inside of her.
But guys, the problem is the brainwashing tapes, her own brainwashing tapes, were too strong and eventually convinced her that she was actually Lily Lovebraids now.
And she started to realize that her face started to change, her hands turned into plastic, and she fully became a toy.
And towards the end, guys, she eventually admitted that she was fully a toy.
And it came to the point where she couldn't even recognize her own self.
So ultimately, after the hour of joy happened, Gracie was captured and transformed into Lily Lovebraids. But one strange thing, guys, that we could find in chapter 5 is how her own skeleton is resting inside Lily's house. So this is currently where Lily is known to reside in this house, but we can see that is Miss Gracie's skeleton, and we know this because her ID is right next to her body.
It says it right there, Gracie Green, C2345, counselor.
But then there's this scene where we see Lily talking to Miss Gracie's skeleton.
It's okay. You're okay. Go back to sleep. Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore. Someone's been in here, Candy. Someone who's going in the box!
Wait, she said someone's going into the box.
And clearly, guys, she is referring to the bad toy box,
Which is where all the incorrect or broken toys go. But Lily's life is not always fun and games, and she's not always happy.
as we can see in this note right here that she wrote called Nursery Damage.
She wrote, again. He still doesn't come. None of them will come. Why does everybody hate me? Big breath in, into your belly, and out. Again. Good, you're doing so good. Just cover up the hole with something. Anything will do. Maybe just a poster. Your favorite one. That's what you deserve for this. Don't let him see the mess you made. Never, ever. Lily Billy.
So it's clear that we can see that Lily is obviously confused and even angry at the same time as to why she is being avoided by all the other toys.
It seems like every single one of them is basically avoiding her. It seems like that was Prototype's plan all along. Just for Miss Gracie to feel alone and isolated, just like they were.
And we can see that she clearly lashed out eventually, and that's why she was attempting to cover up whatever she broke in this.
And overall, guys, the story of Miss Gracie is actually really disturbing. And even all toys. And she continues to convince herself that she is a good toy like the others.
And there was another journal entry that Lily wrote right here.
Lily, Billy, Silly, Tilly. Every day, a dance and a song are playing in my head, and only I know the steps. Only I know the tune. I sing and I dance, and I live like any good toy should. I want to share in it. To love like Mrs. Gracie says to love. And yet they all just scream and cry like horrible, wretched little things when they look at me. They look at me like I'm the bad toy. But somehow, I know you don't think that. You never think that. You get me. Well, we know that she's talking to a friend, but who is this friend?
Or is she actually just writing to herself?
Or her other personality?
But what's interesting is how Lily Lovebraids eventually dies at the end of this chapter.
A lot of people think that her death was unexpected and strange, as we can see in this video.
I let you into my house. I let you come to my tea party. And this is how you repay me.
So basically she fell down to her death, but what people noticed is that she didn't even bleed or anything.
So did she really even die? And you can see that one of her hair limbs is right there. Wait, you can see it. And it's moving. So that means she is obviously alive. She did not die from that fall. She might be injured, but she did not die.
So guys, comment down below what you think. Do you think that Lily Lovebraids is even really dead?
Or is she gonna come back in the next chapter?